Some wisdom is found on the surface, and some wisdom takes us deeper. Welcome to Get Deep, where we dive into the thoughts, truths, and affirmations that help us grow, reflect, and move forward. I'm Deborah Deep Mouton, and every episode we'll explore the power of words, the strength of resilience, and the beauty of introspection. Come in, take a seat, and let's get deep. I believe truly that we should curate joy the way that we do every other task in our life. We have to-do lists for groceries or for hanging out with friends even sometimes. We make appointments, but how often do we make an appointment with ourselves just to have a little bit of joy? I started practicing this in early 2024 when I decided to take myself out of the country for my birthday. I decided to book myself a trip to Belize. Friends of mine had told me that it was wonderful and peaceful, that the beaches were pristine and white, and that the people were very friendly. I had rarely been to the Caribbean. Most of my travels had taken me clear across the waters to parts of Europe. So being able to go somewhere that was just a stone's throw away from home and really just take a moment to celebrate that I was still alive and breathing was going to be a new practice for me. My husband, he insisted on going. I don't know if he was invited, but it's okay. I let him go anyways. And we showed up in Belize for a 4-night stay. I splurged and got the villa that overlooked the water so that my balcony would have me seated over the ocean. I love the sound of running water, and the ocean has always been a safe space for me. It's been where I feel like I'm most connected with God and my spirit. And maybe it's something about being part water, but there I feel like nothing bad can happen, even though I know the ocean is a wildly dangerous place. So the first day we spent hanging out on the beach, eating at the restaurants, having a great time. And I scheduled for the night of my birthday that I would take an excursion. And this excursion was kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We would take a boat out into the ocean, deep into a cove where the waters gleam luminescent. In the pictures, they had these phosphorus blue lights in the water that made it look like somehow it would look neon underneath the waves. But when we got there, after about an hour of alligator spotting, I was more scared that something would eat me than I was excited about getting into that water. But the group of Canadian tourists who happened to be on my excursion that night saw my shirt say birthday girl and egged me on. I made sure one of them got in that water first. After the first one jumped in, I jumped into the water, seeing nothing at all. I waved my arms around, and then our guide told me to close our eyes. He said, try to remove the light from your eyes, imagine darkness, and count to 10. And when you do, look at the water again. So I counted back, opening my eyes and waving my hands underneath the water's surface, only to see it light in white diamonds. This wasn't the blue phosphorus thing that I saw on the travel website, but it was something special. He then told us that swimming in this cove was about to be prohibited because so many people had damaged it and tainted it with suntan lotion and other things that the very ecology of that space was being damaged. People after me would only be able to see the boat do donuts and make the trail of light behind them. But for me, I got to see it against my skin. I can't begin to tell you the size of the smile I had boarding back onto that boat as my bathing suit lit in the light, as I climbed inside knowing that I had survived jumping into the dark, no-light cove. There was a new appreciation for joy that I had, for reconnecting. And when I came home, that only transcended into who I could be. I often talk about taking out time, and it feels like a burden getting away, paying for a vacation, carving out vacation time from work. But it's something about getting there and allowing yourself to unplug that is worth it every time. So don't put it off any longer. Find a space, whether far away or your own backyard, that you can carve out some time for joy. Something that makes you smile, because this world needs more of it. Thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope this moment of reflection stays with you, guides you, and reminds you to keep going. If you found value in this episode, let's keep the conversation going. Follow me on Instagram at Live Life Deep and share your thoughts, your wisdom, and your light. And if you're enjoying the podcast, the best way to support it is simple. Subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your support helps others find this space of growth and inspiration. This has been a Gemini's production. You can explore some of the other podcasts on the network by going to GeminisProductions.com or following on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube at Gemini's Productions. Until next time, remember, you've been given today. What you do with it is up to you.